right in the heart of downtown Dubai, there's this building that's, well, it's so much more than just an architectural marvel. It's a tribute to the city's past and a huge signpost pointing to its cultural future. So let's get into it. We're going to take a look at the Dubai Opera, a place that's hiding a pretty incredible secret. All right, so first up, Dubai's dhow of culture. You might be asking, what's the big deal with this building? Well, it all kicks off with its shape. And trust me, it's not just about looking cool, it's telling a story about Dubai itself. So take a look at this. The whole building is actually designed to look like a traditional dhow. You know, those classic wooden sailing boats that used to be all over Dubai Creek. It's such a powerful symbol, right? It connects Dubai's roots as this humble fishing and pearling village with what it is today, this massive global hub. And the design is just brilliant. The bow of the ship, that front part, is where they cleverly tucked in the main stage. And then the long hull of the boat, that's what makes up the grand entrance and all the lobby areas. Super smart. Now that dhow design is absolutely stunning, no question. But the real magic, the thing that makes this place a total game changer on the world stage, that all happens inside. Seriously, what if I told you this entire building can literally transform? Yep, it's basically a transformer in disguise, because that is exactly what it does. The Dubai Opera is a true chameleon, a high-tech masterpiece that just molds itself to fit whatever performance is happening inside. It's wild. And the scale of this change, it's just mind-boggling. I mean, look at this. 1 minute, you've got a classic 2,000-seat proscenium arch theater, absolutely perfect for an opera. Then, bam! In the exact same space, it turns into this huge, wide-open, flat-floor hall that's all set for a fancy gala or a massive exhibition. It's the same venue, but it feels like two totally different worlds. You want to know the craziest part? The whole thing, the entire transformation happens in less than 4 hours. Can you believe that? The secret is just this insane feat of engineering. They've got these crazy hydraulic lifts and what they call seating wagons that literally just poof. They whisk away 900 of the 2,000 seats into these secret garages hidden right under the floor. It's nuts. So all this amazing flexibility means it has 3 main modes it can switch between. First up, you've got theater mode. That's for your operas, ballets, and big musicals. Then it can shift into concert hall mode, where this incredible acoustic shell wraps around the orchestra to make the sound absolutely perfect. And finally, there's the flat floor mode, which is for pretty much anything else. Banquets, exhibitions, you name it. So what's the point of all this shape-shifting wizardry? Well, it means the Dubai Opera can put pretty much anything and everything on its stage. It's a stage for the whole world. And the proof is right here in the lineup. I mean, you could be watching a classic opera like La Bohème one week, and then come back the next to see a huge Broadway hit like The Phantom of the Opera or Les Mis. It can host something as grand as the BBC Proms, and then completely flip the script for the Dubai Comedy Festival or even a high-fashion runway show. So yeah, this is so not just an opera house. It's a stage for basically every kind of art you can think of. And we're talking truly world-class quality here. Take this review for La Bohème, for example. Now, that opera is performed in Italian, but look at what they said. The emotion is so intensely portrayed that one never feels the language barrier. That just says it all, doesn't it? Even if you don't get the words, you get the feeling. The performance just completely pulls you in. So it's really no surprise that this place is incredibly popular. Get this, in the 2023-24 season alone, they had a record-breaking 250,000 people come through their doors. 250,000. That just shows you what a massive cultural magnet this place has become. Okay, but let's think about this. If you're going to bring in that many people, every single show has to be flawless, right? No matter what shape the room is in. So how on earth do you make a space that's constantly changing its form, sound perfect every single time? Well, the answer is hidden away in the walls and ceilings, and it's a total masterpiece of acoustic science. The whole idea behind it is something called variable acoustics. Basically, it just means the room can change its own sound. The entire venue is kitted out with all these adjustable elements. We're talking banners, drapes, special reflectors that can be moved around to tweak the sound of the room. It's what takes a multi-use venue from just being possible to being absolutely brilliant. And one of the coolest, most innovative features is hidden way up in the ceiling. They're called inflatable baffles. And this is actually the first time this kind of tech has ever been used in a venue like this. So what do? Well, they inflate to soak up low-frequency sounds. The bass. This is super important because it stops an amplified concert from sounding all muddy, and it's what gives an opera that beautiful, rich warmth. And here's why that is so critical. Think about it. For an opera or an orchestra, you want that long, warm reverberation, right? The beautiful acoustic clarity. But for a loud rock concert or a musical, you need the total opposite. You want a short, controlled sound to avoid that awful boominess and just deliver pure, clean power. The incredible thing is, the Dubai Opera can mechanically change its acoustics to give you both of those experiences perfectly.
So we've talked about the stage, we've talked about the science. But the Dubai Opera is so much more than that. It's a massive engine for the whole city, driving both culture and business forward.
See, it's not just some building sitting by itself, it's the centerpiece, the anchor of what's called the Opera District. This is a whole neighborhood that was built specifically for the arts. It's packed with art galleries, museums, fancy hotels, design studios, the whole shebang. It's all designed to be this thriving cultural hub. And the impact of this is just huge. For one, it's a massive boost for tourism. People will literally plan longer trips just to catch a show. It creates tons of jobs for local folks and international talent alike. And maybe most importantly, it gives local artists an incredible platform to showcase their work, while at the same time pulling in the biggest and best international shows to the Middle East. At the end of the day, all this mind-blowing engineering and artistry comes down to one thing: you, the audience experience. And that experience is so carefully thought out, it goes right down to the exact seat you pick. So here's a little pro tip for you. If you're going for a big, spectacular opera or musical, you want to be in the center stalls, somewhere in rows C to J. You're right in the thick of it. For a play, where you want to see every little expression, the front rows of the royal circle are perfect. And for a concert, the center seats in the grand circle usually hit that sweet spot with incredible sound and a great overall view. But honestly, no matter where you end up sitting, the experience is just designed to be unforgettable. The architecture, the sound, the show itself, it all just comes together to make you feel like you're part of something special. It's a place that really, truly respects the art happening on its stage. And that's really the Dubai Opera in a nutshell. It's this incredible, shape-shifting icon that perfectly honors its maritime past while sailing straight into the future of performance. So I guess the only question left for you is, what story will you discover inside?